Welcome guys. In this video I'm going to answer the question, how much does Interview Kickstart cost? As you can see, if you go to their pricing page, Interview Kickstart pricing page, you would not see anything like the price of their program there. Of course you would not see that because they make it kind of hidden. It is not very obvious to see. So, and before you could see any price, before you could see any price on this page, you need to click on any of their 17 prep courses, sign up for their free webinar, and after the webinar, before you know how much you would pay. Yes, they have 17 prep courses, and the thing is their prices are not the same. Maybe this is why they are hiding the price. However, I don't think that's enough reason. I just think they want to close you in on the webinar first before telling you the actual price of the course. So in this video I'm going to tell you the actual price of Interview Kickstart. I'm going to tell you why I don't recommend Interview Kickstart, and I'm also going to show you the best alternative to Interview Kickstart that is also way cheaper than Interview Kickstart. So let's dive straight into the video. So without wasting any more of your time, the cost of Interview Kickstart is between $4,800 to $9,600. That is the most updated cost. So which means the cheapest cost among their prep courses cost $4,800 among their 17 prep courses. Why the most expensive one, which I won't believe the top ones, are over $9,000, actually $9,600. Like I said, if this is the information you're looking for, then that's it. However, I also want to tell you why I do not recommend Interview Kickstart, and I will also tell you a cheaper and a better alternative to Interview Kickstart. So why don't I recommend Interview Kickstart? I mean, I'm not trying to take away anything from this platform. They are actually very great, like a lot of positive reviews, students that have actually entered top tech companies, a few actually. But the main issue, the first issue why I don't recommend then Interview Kickstart is because, one, almost all their students that have succeeded with this program have years of experience, which means the course is not suitable for fresh graduates or beginners. It's only suitable for people that have years of experience. Something I love to say is that maybe you can consider Interview Kickstart when you are already working and you are making a lot of money. But right now, if you're still trying to find to get your head into one of those big tech companies, then I don't think Interview Kickstart is what you want to look out for. Secondly is the price. Obviously, I mean, why would you pay such ridiculous amount of price, $4,800 to $9,600 on a program that is not guaranteed for job placement? So for these two reasons, I think Interview Kickstart is a little bit overpriced and is actually not recommended. So what is the best alternative to Interview Kickstart? Actually, the best alternative is Tech Interview Pro. And if you don't know what Tech Interview Pro is, of course I would enlighten you, so at least you know a little bit about Tech Interview Pro. Tech Interview Pro is a technical interview prep course created by Tech Lead, which his name is Patrick Shaw. Actually, he has worked in Google, Facebook, Sony, Microsoft, and a lot of tech companies. And in fact, for Google, he was involved in over 100 plus technical interviews, so he knows exactly what he's teaching. So what is Tech Interview Pro? Our Tech Interview Pro is a 20 plus hours of video training that covers critical interview processes like coding and whiteboard problems, how to pass telephone screening, on-site interviews, and more. There are over 150 episodes in Tech Interview Pro. Something I would love to mention is that Tech Interview Pro is currently offering, I think, about 40% discount, and the link to this discount would be in the description below. So if you want to consider Tech Interview Pro, you can use the link in the description below. And of course, there's a money back guarantee. If you don't like what you see, you can request your money back. So in the first module of Tech Interview Pro, you get a little bit understanding of the interview process. You learn how to structure your resume so you can have edges over other candidates. You learn how to pass the phone screening, and you also be taught what you expect in the on-site interview. The second module is where things start to get interesting. The second module you will learn about coding, of course, data structures and algorithm, systems design, and communication. I think you might be a little bit familiar with the top three, but communication, a lot of coder does not understand that you need communication skills this day to pass coding interview. Apart from using it to pass your coding interview, it's also very important to have a good communication skills in your place of work. In the third module, which is called the interviewing masterclass, this is where things get super interesting. You will learn how to tailor your resume to get interviews. You will learn how to nail the interviews like a pro, and you will learn one big mistake that can allow top companies to ignore you even if you are a good software engineer. And I think module 3 is very, very important that you look at very well. The fourth module talks about data structures and algorithm. You will learn about all these topics and a lot more. And in module 5, 100 plus coding sections. I kind of love this module a lot because you would watch tech lead himself solve hundreds of coding questions as if he's solving them for big tech companies, so you will know how to tackle questions yourself. So in the sixth module, tech lead would conduct a mock interview with you where he would act as a recruiter trying to hire you. Remember, he has conducted over 100 plus interviews at Google, so he would treat you as one of those programmer. So in module 7, system design, you learn all these topics. Module 8 is actually quite interesting. Tech lead is trying to prepare you for your next job. So assuming you're trying to leave your current place of work to go to another place, this module is what you need to know exactly how to prepare yourself. Module 9, which is kind of interesting, is the negotiating and accepting your offer. A lot of people don't know how to negotiate their offer, especially because they are quite excited about this new opportunity. Then they'll be fine with anything that they got offered as long as it's something juicy. So this module will save you from one of those engineers that will accept any offer. And there are a few extra and bonuses. The first one is a special Facebook group. This Facebook group is kind of one of those things that I love the most about this course. Most courses don't have a sense of community, and Tech Interview Pro is different. In this group, there are over 2,000 plus students whom are all software engineers. So you can ask questions, relate to people, and create special cycles, which I think is very, very important, as these connections would be helpful for a very, very long time. The second bonus is the bi-weekly Q&A sections. So every 2 weeks, Tech Lead himself conduct a Q&A section where all the students would join and ask questions about, of course, in interviews. For example, you can ask questions like, I have an upcoming interview at Google. How should I prepare? And it will tell you exactly how you should prepare. You can ask any question you like in this Q&A section. The third bonus is the resume reviews. Tech Interview Pro will review your resume whenever you're trying to apply for your next job. Of course, he has been in a position of a recruiter before, so he knows what this recruiter are looking in resume. So that is a kind of shortcut for you, because your recruiter will be very, very impressed by your resume. And the fourth one is the lifetime access. You have access to this course for life because new content are being added. So again, like I said earlier, the cost of Tech Interview Pro, the original cost is $997. However, Tech Interview Pro is currently running a limited time discount, giving around 40 to 50% off. And if you click the link in the description below, you should get to this discount page. As you can see, 40% discount, and I think it run this discount quite often. So just click the link and you should be lucky to see a discount on this page. This is where you can decide, you can learn a little bit more about Tech Interview Pro. And if you're interested, you just click on join now and you get set. Wishing you the very best of luck, my man.